Good afternoon, FSClub. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the FS News Wrap-Up. It's Sunday, so that means a wrap-up video to go over all the news we had for this past week, which actually was a pretty good week in some modding news. Today, we'll be going over some news on the Gleaner Harvester, plus some news on new crops on Monette Seeds map. So lots to actually look forward to, including a new DLC that's actually coming out in, 2 days. Which I hope will get a patch to fix some of those issues I showed in my video of it. I'm sure it will. It always usually gets a patch on the day of release. We're kind of like the beta testers for that. Okay, but anyways, question of the day. What kind of farm do you like to run in the game? What I mean by that is, do you like that small family farm setup with a few small tractors and harvesters? Or are you the big corporate farms with massive tractors and massive farms? Let me know in the comments. Last week's news wrap up, we got 460 likes, so we did it, and a big massive thank you to every single one of you. Can we do better in this one? Let's try to get that 500 likes. So like always, before we get to this, make sure to hit the like button, smack that sub button, and ring that bell. Roll that intro. Let's see this news.
Never wanna have no bars. I just wanna play my rock and roll like they do on the radio. Tommy's got brand new drums, and I still have my
Okay, so welcome back, and here we go with that first piece of news to talk about that happened this week. The first piece of news is actually about a patch that was released earlier this week, and that was the patch 1.4 that is available on all platforms. I've heard though that the premium expansion did not update on the Xbox. Hopefully it actually updates before we get that new DLC on Tuesday. But what did this patch actually include? It included a few changes on the base game, like for the bale stacking competition, it added the Kubota M7 front loader and the Volvo 120H wheel loader. Arena mode, they fixed the cutters jumping upwards when driving over drops, and also improved performance while drops are waiting to be picked up. Let's see the regular, improved visor rendering on firefighting clothing, fixed connection hoses on the Grimmy GL860, fixed crashes with long inline bales, fixed visual issues with wheel hubs moving around in the prolonged gameplay, fixed decals partially clipping on various machines, and for modding, added vehicle LOD debug viewer, GS vehicle debug LOD. Try saying that really fast. For the premium expansion, which like I said on Xbox for some reason has not updated, but some of the exchanges on that one, fixed incorrect soup can pallet behavior when spawned by the factory, fixed milk not being able to be sold at farmers market, fixed issue with the tree limit while platinum and premium expansion were both active, fixed hoses on the Farmette Falcon while unfolded, and fixed material on the FarmTech DDK 2400. So we actually got a lot of bug fixes. Also, I'm not going to go over this really, but the Straw Harvest pack and the Emergency pack from Creative Mesh also got a huge update this past week too. So make sure you guys look into those updates too. Now in regular modern news, we got some news from Dense Modding. Some very big progress is being made on his in-game phase of the 8R rework. Wheel configs are now 95% done. All other configurations are done. Attachment joints are animated. Lights are completely finished. There are just animations left to be done. He said he will try to do his best to send it to the mod up in the start of May. It is going good so far. So we only got a few more days to hopefully send this thing off to test. Then we also got some news from Classic American Icons Modding over this past week. Actually, two pieces of news. The first one, he has actually made a bit more work that is being done on the Steiger for the pack of tractors with now a cat engine, as you see from these pictures right here. And then here is the current progress on the Steiger Big Jack tractor. It just needs a few more things before they will actually get it in game. He also encourages everybody, if you have not looked up this tractor and seen the history of it, make sure you guys go ahead and do that. This is gonna be one of those very unique tractors right there. Just from the look of it, it looks like it has 3 hoods on there. Then over this past week, we also got some news from Sid Modding, a little bit of an update on, well, more of an update on his Gleaner Harvester. So there's also going to be another version of the Gleaner Harvester in there that's actually going to be celebrating the 100th anniversary of Gleaner that will also be available. I know a lot of people are just waiting and waiting for this harvester. Also, while he's working on that, he's actually announced his next harvester right here and says, who wants this harvester? I actually don't know what model this one is. I'm thinking maybe the T500 series, maybe. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys know which one this is. Okay, after that one, we also got some news from Mapper's Paradise. Seems like we have news every single week on their new upcoming map, Monette Seeds, which I am waiting for. But anyways, some new crops. Also, seed production will be important for your own supplies and a good way to earn cash to keep this huge farm going. New crops are available: durum wheat, lentils, and peas, and you will produce wheat, durum, barley, pea, and lentil seeds. Other additives will be required to complete the seed process. Looking really good. If you guys played, what was that? Monette Farms. This, of course, is kind of based off of that right there. So if you guys want to get a little bit of a feel for that one, make sure you guys head on over and download Monette Farms and take a look at that. They actually have seed production on that one. I actually played that over this weekend, and it is really, really good. Also, someone also tried to claim that they don't replicate the real buildings. As you see from this picture right here, they said enough said. I think that is right there my most highly anticipated map now. That map is probably going to carry me over through the summer. Okay, we also got some news from Legacy AG about what he's been working on. The 60x152 shop is now in its beta testing. The shop was originally modeled by Retro Mods for FS19. He has given him permission to complete the shop to release to everybody. Anyway, it's going to be including a 60x60 shop area, a 60x92 cold storage area, a 60x152 total building area. There's going to be 4 color selectable parts for PC, only 1 for console. Shop trigger will be fully customizable. Will be submitted to testing for consoles once the beta testing phase has been completed. So nice little shop's going to be coming in. As you guys see from those pictures right there, it looks really good. Now, the last piece of news to actually go over for today is about the Ford F350 update that will be coming out very soon, which will actually fix a lot of stuff. It will fix, of course, the brakes, because the brakes kind of suck on that. And then it will also fix the duals, well, the fenders for the duals. And then also, if you're on PC, this will also release with the Ford emblem. Can't wait for this update right here, mainly for those brakes. Those brakes definitely need to be fixed. And there we go. There is the wrap up for this week. It was a pretty good week. We didn't have much news, but we did have a lot of good news. Of course, we did get that patch, and we also have a DLC to look forward to this next week. Now, today, there is no other videos planned. The next live stream will not be until tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is, of course, a Monday. Like always, if you guys did enjoy the video, a like would be appreciated. If you're new to the club, welcome to the club. Don't forget to hit that sub button and ring that bell. Pretty much post videos every single day on my favorite game, Farming Simulator. Well, have an amazing day, guys. Have an amazing weekend. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Stumbling out of bed, and I still got you in my head. From all those pretty words you said, it's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am, it's like I'm wasted. And I won't waste it. And I promise that